What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, the coffee's heating up. The hot topic of discussions continues here at the museum. I want to delve into a critical time for FTC, for Figures Toy Company. I'm seeing something developing with FTC and their action figures. With MEGO back now, and mind you, this is all the information I'm providing. All of this is because I actually like FTC. I have many FTC figures. As you can see, these are all FTC figures. So it's more of a concern than anything. So why not have a hot cup of coffee, guys? You know what time it is. It's coffee time with M.I.B. We have a coffee time moment here that I want to do some research on with you guys, and get you and really get your take, the collector, the viewer, the just the enthusiast, the toy enthusiast in general. I want your take on this. Where are the monster figures for Figures Toy Company? You're looking at figures that Figures Toy Company put out back in 2012. And Figures Toy Company has so many licensed products now, from DC to you name it, Hanna-Barbera. Where are the monsters? MEGO has put out well over 10, 15, maybe more, with more on the way, probably over 20 monsters. Inside of a year. A year's time, MEGO has taken over the monster business. What's happening at FTC? Here's a question. Do Figures Toy Company even care? It's just a thought. As a collector, as a consumer, it's a thought that I've been looking into, that really kind of nags at me. FTC's one added, monster is basically, let's just say, one added monster collection is this 2012 the Mad Monster series. And this is largely, not loosely, okay guys, largely based off of MEGO. These are the old MEGO figures from the 1970s, the Mad Monster series from the 1970s. These are, for all intents and purposes, this is MEGO's brainchild that FTC simply reproduced. Guys, if you're just joining us here, we're hanging out in the museum, and we're using our coffee time moment, drinking coffee, just trying to wrap our minds around where is all of the monster figures from Figures Toy Company. They've been out for a while now. They've been out longer now than MEGO has. And they have very little monsters on their roster of characters. They have tons and tons of variants. And I've heard subscribers share that with me in the comment section. We've discussed Figures Toy Company in the past. They have a ton of variants, but we don't have any monsters. This is another way that Figures Toy Company could really gain ground, or at least show that they're still willing to compete with MEGO to some degree or another. Maybe it doesn't bother Figures Toy Company that MEGO has come out with an Egyptian mummy, a glow-in-the-dark Frankenstein. We'll have in Wave 7 a 14-inch Frankenstein. We'll have a 14-inch Dracula. We have Wave 1. One of the probably the best MEGOs ever produced is the Wave 1 Bela Lugosi Dracula. Figures Toy Company, a remake of the Mad Monster series. That's their answer. Guys, if you could sit in a board meeting with Figures Toy Company representatives, or the president or CEO of Figures Toy Company, what would you say to him? What type of ideas would you give him regarding making more monsters? Would you like to see more monsters from Figures Toy Company? Have you? Here's a big question here. Have you just simply given up on Figures Toy Company? Are the prices simply too astronomical for you to even be bothered with wanting a new monster toy line from Figures Toy Company? Your thoughts, your opinions, we want to hear all of it, guys, right underneath this video. Guys, I am not immune to buying what I like. If I like something, I buy it. It's really that simple. It's that cut and dry. If I like it enough, I'll buy it. Where are the monsters? You know, I'm at the point where it's like I want to tell Figures Toy Company to at least put up a fight, some semblance of a fight towards MEGO. MEGO is literally running away with the customers. They're running away with the customers' fascination, imagination, everything. And it doesn't hurt the fact that they are an iconic company, toy company from the 1970s. If I'm working at Figures Toy Company, for one, I'm watching all of these YouTube channels with these collectors. I'm watching all of them because you need to see what's happening out here. How can we make better product? You know, because, you know, we could talk for days and days and days about quality control, the quality of the product. We can talk about that for days and days and days. We're just trying to figure out how come FTC has not released any new creatures, any new monsters. And guys, listen, I don't give me the Hanna-Barbera Scooby-Doo monsters, okay? Don't give me those monsters. We're talking about just generic werewolf, generic Frankenstein, generic mummy, generic Dracula, generic ghost, generic creature from the Black Lagoon, generic zombies. Why? I mean, what's happening? Why hasn't that happened yet? And truth be told, these figures were not that expensive. I believe these figures were roughly around. That's why I bought them. Individually, they were about $14 a piece. I went back on their website, on FTC's website, and these guys have went up in price now. And I believe one of them, I think one of them are the product has been retired altogether. I'm not sure if it's the Frankenstein or it's the Mummy. I believe it might be the Mummy. Correct me if I'm wrong though on that, guys. Your thoughts, guys. Here, coffee time with MIB. Would you like to see FTC Figures Toy Company produce more monster figures? We live in a monster age. We can't have enough monsters. There's plenty of monsters to go around for all collectors. I'm sure somebody would purchase them. I'm gonna leave some information for Figures Toy Company, I believe, on their Facebook page, just to inquire about this. If I get anything information-wise back from FTC, I will definitely share it with you through this video. Guys, you know the routine. God bless. And keep collecting.